What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And today I got some tough news, okay? Jim Caldwell is taking a medical leave from the Miami Dolphins. Jim Caldwell is the assistant coach and the quarterback coach of the Miami Dolphins, and really the only coach on the roster that has any type of experience in their position, okay? When I say that, I mean like, Brian Flores obviously has experience, but he ain't never been no head coach. Chad O'Shea also has experience. He ain't never been no offensive coordinator. Patrick Graham has experience. He ain't never been no defensive coordinator. Jim Caldwell was an assistant coach and a quarterback coach, and he actually had experience in what he was doing, okay, as a quarterback coach. Also, he's been a head coach before in the league, so as an assistant head coach, he was, had experience pretty much in that too. So, this obviously sucks, and before I get into maybe like the impact it'll have on the team, I just want to say prayers for Jim Caldwell. Obviously, your health comes before football. I could never get mad at somebody, especially at his age, for sitting out for health reasons. I mean, your health comes before football literally 100 times out of 100. So, the most important thing is he gets better soon. I don't care about the consequences this could have for the Miami Dolphins, and maybe, his impact, like the negative impact that it most certainly probably will have on the Miami Dolphins, depending on how long he's out. I don't really care about that as it pertains to his health, okay? Because at the end of the day, you have to take care of your health first. That's the most important thing on this earth. You got to take care of your health. So, it is what it is. I'm not making no excuses for this team, even though he might be gone for a while. I ain't gonna make no excuses for this team still. I already know my expectations of this team are, so they haven't changed a bit. Now, I did see articles that Jim Caldwell would be out for this entire season, but when I look at this article, it just says medical leave. So maybe if he gets better, he could come back during the mid-season, or, and he also will still be a consultant, okay? He just won't be with the team every day. Now, losing him is awful, honestly, any way you cut it, because, like I said, he's the only one that really had experience, and he's the only one that was a veteran that actually, could teach all the other young coaches, Brian Flores says that he was an invaluable member to the coaching staff. So, I wish he could have stayed. Now, the fact that he can't pretty much means that, well, Brian Flores is gonna get thrown into the fire on the first week, okay? Because now it's really him. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that veteran. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless you call him at halftime or something, you gonna get thrown in the fire. Either you gonna sink or you gonna swim, okay? But like I said, what we not gonna do is use this as an excuse the whole season if we have a bad one. That's what we not gonna do. We got a lot more excuses that we can use, but this ain't gonna be one of them. Now, me personally, I like Brian Flores. I like the coaching staff, but y'all don't hear me up here praising them every day. Y'all don't hear me because, first of all, because you barely make videos, Flex. That is true. That is true. Bruh. But y'all don't see me on YouTube and I'm making videos and I'm praising Brian Flores and this coaching staff. I've never done that. I mean, I said I like him, but I'm not praising him because, well, I mean, we just did that with our last coaching staff. I don't think, what I'm saying, it wasn't that long ago, unless we have short memory when we gave a coaching staff the keys to our franchise way too early when they hadn't proved shit, and they f***ed up our whole roster. Bruh. So this time around, the expression, you fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, shame on me. I can't get fooled again. And I'm not saying Brian Flores is Adam Gase, but now obviously he comes from more winning, but I don't really care because you gotta do that as head coach. Now, regardless of this whole situation, the coaching staff really don't have no pressure on them this year anyway. For plenty of reasons. The main reason being that the entire organization or the entire fan base, well, I don't say entire, probably 80% of the fan base thought we were tanking literally, what, 2.5, 3 months ago? So considering that's the case, Brian Flores has really no pressure on him because even if he loses every game, it was because we're taking as part of this greater plan. Even though we're clearly trying to win, it's going to be, or no, we just take it, this is the plan. Which honestly, we are gearing for 2020, even if, whatever, no matter what happens in 2019, 2020 is really that season that we really gonna make that leap, or supposedly. But to get back to the topic at hand, I don't really know what Jim Caldwell's overall impact will be now that he's gone. And it's really hard because you don't exactly know what all he was doing, or what the, like, you have, obviously he's a quarterback coach, obviously he's an assistant head coach, but I don't really know. Maybe something I don't know. Maybe you guys know what that entails. Like, what was everything he was doing? And how much was he doing it? Because when I heard he was the assistant head coach, I thought, okay, he's going to help Brian Flores. He's going to be kind of a consultant, which he's going to be anyways on leave. So in that aspect, you're not losing him. But as far as working with Josh Rosen, how much was he in on that? And I don't want to say working with Ryan Fitzpatrick because he is what he is at this point. Jim Caldwell not fixing that. I mean, he is who he is. But working with Rosen, how much of his impact required him to be on the field, or was he just mainly a consultant, which he could be, on leave? So I don't really know how much impact he had, so you can't really guess just how much worse we just got, you know what I'm saying? So regardless of that situation, prayers for his health. I'm sure in these months that they've been around Jim Caldwell today, that this coaching staff has more than enough knowledge to, have a pretty decent season. But at this point, I don't even know if we want a pretty decent season. I need the playoffs. I don't want a pretty decent. Pretty decent is 8-8, and Lord knows I can't take that no more. One more month, pretty much, until the season starts. If we talk about preseason, it's a month until preseason starts. You guys, we've almost made it through. I'll tell you right now, anybody watching this video, y'all part of the elite fan base, right? Y'all part of the die-hard, try-hard Miami Dolphins fan base. Anybody watching this video, I'm gonna be honest, because y'all gotta think, it's casual fans, casual fans, they watch a couple games during the season. It's those, real fans who, watch every game during the season. And then it's that crazy die-hard. Y'all gotta be a part of that actually will keep watching videos during the off season. Because most people probably forget about football. Let's be honest. Most people, they don't forget about it, but they ain't finna really check on it. They'll just catch it next season. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments section if you think that Jim Caldwell's absence will make a difference. Why? Training camp is coming up. The season is coming up. We finally get to see if all this movement has paid off. Like, comment, subscribe. Road to 8K underway. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.